you guys doing? I'm probably got some flashback from some makeup that I've got on, so I probably look a little crazy. Let me just see if I can put the light on. You guys, I'm doing some driving. I'm supposed to be doing passenger. I did Uber Eats. I got a little lucky and got 2 deliveries at one store. But when I went to do the delivery, oh my gosh, you guys, there's this Mexican guy. It was a Mexican restaurant, so that was good. But where I went to deliver at, one place was a strip club. And then the second place was it was an apartment complex not too far from Walmart. Like it's right behind Walmart. And dude, that I thought it was like probably because I was trying to look. It's hard to find addresses at night, especially with a lot of trees in Orlando. I was supposed to work earlier today, but I got caught up doing chores, caught up doing errands. So I'm like at night doing this, and I really don't like working at night. So this Mexican dude comes up to my car, and I got money. And I was like, because first I thought he was like for the food, because sometimes they'll hang out and, they'll get the food. And I was like, oh no, I don't need your money. Because, I was just basically letting him know that, no, I'm not one of those kind of girls. I was just like, ooh, little man. He was like a little man. I was like, honey. No, I ain't one of them kind of girls. So that's what's been going down. It's been a little slow for a Friday, which is like strange, because normally it's like really busy. But it's in certain areas. Gosh, I got a ponytail on my head, and this bobby pin is sticking me. You know how that is, you guys. This bobby pin is like sticking me bad. So I'll flip the screen. You know what? I don't think you could flip the screen on here. Can you? No, they don't let you flip the screen. YouTube got to do something with that. You should be able to flip the camera. But yeah, I'm gonna turn it over so you guys can see. This is a plaza. They got like Little Caesar, Shanghai, Wingstop, Chase. And I'm supposed to be doing like passengers and stuff, but you know what? It's sort of slow there too. Uber Eats is slow tonight, and Uber passenger. I would have to go way in this one area that I didn't want to go to. They said there's a lot of well, at least the app said there was some more trips than usual. But that area over there, I don't really like going to that area. I could go around the Millennium Mall area. I have to deal with a lot of tourists because I already know it's going to take me off a International Drive, which in University, which is good, but it's just the traffic over there, you guys, ain't no joke. It's no freaking joke. I know I would make money on that side right about tonight because it's Friday, but parking is something else too. So I'm out now. I'm surprised it's slow. People must be cooking. People must be really not eating out as much. What month is this? Oh, this is the end of the month. So yeah, they probably cooking. Excuse me, you guys. I'm tired. Cause normally it's like really busy. Like my phone is just goes off. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm sure around lunchtime earlier today it probably was. But I sometimes things just happen like that. You just have to take care of things, and some things come at the wrong time. And then with kids, it's very challenging. When you have one kid, it's challenging. I don't know how people do it with 2 and 3 and 4 because you got to really be real disciplined with your time. You got to really be, um, you know, stay on your kids' butt. You have to make sure they're on the routine because my daughter, when school, let me try to see if I can set this, you guys, where I'm not like all over the place. Sorry about the camera, but I just gotta, okay. My daughter, and I'm sorry about the lighting. You know what it is. I got too much stuff up here. But I have that one of them is something I made. It's basically it's a cedar, and some people like cedar. The smell of cedar. I never had nobody really complaining in my car, but they normally say it smells good. Some air fresheners people are allergic to, they don't like. So I use something natural. I use like cedar balls, and cedar balls actually keeps moth out your car, insects from flying. I'm in South Florida, so nets, insects flying. I try to keep the windows up because I don't really want any bugs flying in. Um, but cedar is pretty good for keeping bugs away, and it smells fresh. It's very refreshing because it's a natural smell. So that's just a hint to some of you guys out there. If you want to get something, that's not like an air freshener and sort of smelly, like some passengers are very sensitive to that. I don't really per se like a lot of air fresheners myself because I know I have some people who have allergies and they really just don't like air fresheners. So I just basically do, like I said, I do my little cedar balls. I made them with a gold rope. It's real cute, and then so that's what I got hanging up. Sorry, you guys. Again, I must be tired. I've been up so early this morning, just trying to stay on my child's butt between the washing. She let that sort of get behind the laundry. And so I was like, look, you got to get this done, because I don't like having chores to do on the weekend. I sort of like that to be free. I like looking at laundry. So I really had to get out the house because I was getting a little upset with her because I was like, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not staying focused, and you have to stay focused because you could miss out on opportunities. Like now, I'm working late, because she's not doing what she's supposed to do. It's hard raising kids, you guys. I don't care if you have one kid or you have many. It's hard keeping them on track and keeping them disciplined. And she's not a bad child. She's a good child. She cooks. She loves to cook. The problem with her is she does not know. She has not developed the cleaning as you go. Like she'll clean some things, but it takes her. I know it does take longer when you're cooking, and then another thing with her, I try to tell her to do is prep your food, you know, the night before or before the next day. So that way you're not, even restaurants do that. And she hasn't really, like I said, she hasn't really had the experience and developed that skill set to think ahead and work smart, not hard. And I'm trying to get her to prep meals or prep whatever she needs to prep because she already knows what she's going to cook. Prep it before she actually, and then have the dishwater ready, so that way, because that's the standard restaurant. You work in any restaurant, they follow those guidelines because you have to. Some restaurants follow them pretty good, some don't, because they run out of time. It gets busy, they get rush hour. Because I know I used to work in some restaurants and they used to be like dishes piled up, and I used to be like, damn, you know. McDonald's, same thing. It didn't matter what restaurant it was. When it got busy, which I sort of understand, they got to get their food out, and they're constantly in rotation mode. But my daughter in that kitchen, I'm telling you guys, and we had a small kitchen this time. Like our kitchen was cut in half. We have an alley kitchen. Before I had an open floor kitchen, and I loved it because it was open. It was like more room. It has more counter space, a little bit more. It was still a small kitchen, but it was just the way it was. It was more counter space. It was just the way it was laid out. I liked it better. The refrigerator was bigger, everything. But this place here, I don't like this place. Kitchen is way too small. They did want to put me in a 3 bedroom, but I was like, oh hell no, because I was like, because I would have lost. The thing with the apartment complex that I'm in now is I wouldn't have minded a 3 bedroom, but the problem is the rooms were way way smaller. Like my like the master bedroom was small, then my daughter's room would have been smaller, then that little other room they had would have been even smaller, and then I was just like, no, no, this is not gonna work. It was this like open floor plan. The kitchen was bigger, so it's like you have these trade-offs where I would have lost the patio, then that would have been a problem. So I was like, you know what, no, I'll just deal with the small kitchen because I didn't want to deal with that. But I mean, I came from like what they call a villa. It's like a duplex, and they're almost like homes. Oh, my hair is falling. Okay, so they're almost like a home, and that I love because I had a garage. So for all my little extra stuff, like my laundry, my, all your little extra stuff, that was organized in a garage. So I lost 300 square feet. So you guys know what it's like when you downsize, and that became so hard because I was like, damn, I lost 300 square feet. I'm one of these type of people. I like to do different things. I like to have my crafts that I do at certain times. I get a spur of the moment creativity. I have to have space. So if I'm in tight quarters, it's sort of like a block. It's not a good chi for me. If you guys understand what that means, it's like not good chi. So I was just like, oh man, I haven't got a ride yet. It's been 11 minutes. Okay, so apparently there is no one doing, well, Uber seems to be slow. I got lucky with Uber Eats tonight, like I said, getting two. I made about almost $10, close to $10 with just those two at one time, which was good. But I need to go in a hot spot because see, I don't like doing this unless I'm in a good area and it's constantly going off for me to pick up, and it's back to back. I like it back to back because that's where you make your money. But it is 9:48 right now, and doesn't look like people are eating too much. I'm right by McDonald's too, because people normally use McDonald's a lot. So I don't know, I may just wake up real early tomorrow morning because people like to eat early. Or I just may go to the Millennium area, but I don't think it's going to be, it's sort of late. I don't know if they're going to, I don't know if it's going to be really worth the while to drive over there. It's not too far from here. I'm trying to see if I want to do that, but even so, could be a couple of drivers over there working the area in the Millennia area because it's where all the restaurants are. You guys, all the restaurants are over there. Chipotle, you name it. All the name brand ones are all over there. So it could be just that people are full because they probably eat their lunch. They probably ordered lunch and then dinner. But it's super slow. I'm just like, ooh. Um, but yeah, my daughter was like, ooh. I was like, girl, you got to get this laundry done. Wash, dry, fold, stay focused. One thing she has a hard time doing is staying focused with like if she's cooking, she's multitasking. She'll like, you really do have to be focused. Because I have to do that with myself. Like as soon as that washer stops, boom, take them clothes out the washer, put them in the dryer, then start another load. So by the time, the unfortunate part is that I had a good dryer. It was an old no name dryer. And this thing dried the clothes like you would not believe. I mean, it dried them hot. Well, something happened with the dryer, and my dad, he sells appliances, so used appliances, and he allowed me to pick out uh, a dryer. Unfortunately, I picked out a Whirlpool that does not seem to dry as good in the what they call the barrel or whatever they call it. Is not as big as the other one I had. I mean, that one you can literally dry a king size comforter in that thing. You could dry anything king in the previous one I had, the old one that he broke down. But this new one I picked out, and this probably partially my fault. I should have bought a no name because, to be honest with you, these no name dryers way back in the day, these old dryers, they work. They're bigger. The barrels were bigger. They make everything smaller now. And they work better. So you could put it on for like 30 minutes, your clothes were dry. You could put it on for like, if you did 60 minutes, your clothes were super dry. So now I'm dealing with this dryer. I put on for 60 minutes and the clothes are not dry. And I'm like, oh man. And it's getting hot, but it's just like they're not super dry. And so that's a pain in the butt because now that's holding us up with the rotation of washing and drying and putting away the clothes. So now I see what's messing us up. So I'm tempted to buy a dryer, and just hold on to my washer a little bit longer. I really need both, but money is sort of funny right now. Money's funny, and I'm working on that. But I was like, with me sometimes, like with me in my life, I go through these like ups and downs. Well, I'll be doing real good financially, and then it's almost like seasonal with me sometimes, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, something will just happen, and then I just won't be getting money. I'm just like, what the heck is that? It's crazy. And so, but then that's life. I mean, some people, something you'll be going way, way, way up, like you just like you won the lottery or something, and then all something things will slow down. So it's just like you really got to figure out how to make a residual income where while you're sleeping you're making money, because that's where it's at, you guys. While you're sleeping you're making money, not performance based where you're out here. And you could work and be performance based, but you still need a couple of backups. He looks like my ex-boyfriend with them glasses and dreads. He sure looked like him. But anyway, I am about to yeah, a lot of people I see tonight, I'm looking in this particular area in Wingstop, in Little Caesars, and the Asian store, Hibachi. I noticed that a lot of people are not using Uber. They're getting in their cars and they're getting their own food and leaving. So that's probably why it's slow. Yeah. And plus, again, it is late. I did get out late. Well, I did make a little bit of money back because I went shopping today. So I was like, normally when I go shopping, I always try to make sure I try to cover what I spend. But I may have to make this up tomorrow and work a little bit longer just to make up for what I spent today. Well, let's see. We're gonna have to do something because this ain't Hollywood, and I'm not gonna keep this video too much longer. I will chat with you guys later. And this is Ask That Driver. And I'll chat with you later. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the video. And you guys have a good drive.